Hello everybody, it's Kyle, and today I want to talk about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's a really good Spider-Man movie that is incredible, and I really recommend everyone watch it. I'm going to talk about it real quick, but I'm not going to even do a spoiler part of this review because I just don't want to spoil it. Probably the first thing you'll notice is that this movie starts out with an insane amount of hype. It goes hard in the opening, and it's really awesome. You get to know about the Spider-Men. Obviously, there's a Spider-Verse in this movie, so there's a bunch of different Spider people, and I don't want to spoil how they get there or why they get there, but a lot of these characters are in different styles. Spider-Man Noir is completely in black and white. Spider-Ham is a cartoon. There's another character that's like an anime character. The three other more main characters who are sort of in a more consistent style with each other. It's just insane how this risky movie with all these different styles and this weird plot sort of connect. In a way, it's also a really simple kind of plot. The premise is that Miles Morales, he's been bitten by a spider, obviously. He's starting to become a new Spider-Man. But there's already a Spider-Man in his universe. But then something happens, and now there's a bunch of spider people. It's kind of a really risky movie to make, but I'm glad they made it. And I'm honestly really surprised that Sony managed to make a good Spider-Man movie again on their own. I don't know if it's the best Spider-Man movie. I really liked Homecoming, but Homecoming and this are very different movies. I really enjoyed it. I'm going to say it's like a 10 out of 10. I don't really have any complaints about this movie. There's not anything that they left out. It's mainly all based on real comic book arcs that actually exist. I know actually quite a lot about comic books despite not really reading them all that much. Everything is based in a real comic book arc. I really loved Infinity War, but I think tonally this is more smooth than that. There's a lot of characters in that movie and a lot of different tones and arcs and stuff going on. But I think this vibes better. Of course, it's one movie and it's not 20 movies on. Even the villain, I feel like, I definitely don't agree with what he was doing. They definitely make it clear that he's the bad guy, but you understand why he's doing what he's doing, and it makes sense. And maybe in a way, you sort of feel a little bit for him. Speaking of the villain, it's Kingpin. They've never really done a Kingpin movie. I know they've addressed it on like Daredevil and stuff, which I've not really watched, but Kingpin is an absolute unit in this movie. He's about the size of the side of a factory building. Of all the things I have to say about this movie, that's the only one that takes me out of it. I don't care that there's a cartoon pig voiced by John Mulaney, or that Nick Cage is like a detective noir Spider-Man, or that there's even an anime character in this movie. What absolutely takes me out of the movie every single time that I was watching it is the fact that Kingpin is just like built like a wall. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I'm gonna just say it's a 10 out of 10. It's a great film. I recommend it to absolutely everyone, especially Spider-Man fans. I can't wait for them to make another one. I want to see Spider-Knight, y'all. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Bye, McCordians.